Hello everyone, this is Rajesh, Assistant Professor, Department of ISC, SJBT, Bangalore.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss about the 10th program in part B, that is write a program on datagram socket for client server to display the messages on client side typed at the server side. So this in previous program we created a TCP IP socket. Here we are going to create UDP socket. Datagram socket means UDP socket. So unreliable protocol. UDP means connectionless unreliable protocol. Let's go and open the terminal for this. Okay, and since we are doing in a client server programming by using UDP, we require to log in this by using super user mode. Now I'll edit the program gedit UDPC for client and UDPS for server. Okay. So here you are supposed to import two files, input output and .NET under the Java class. Name of the program is UDPC. Since I am going to give the class name as UDPC, declare one static main string to read the arguments, create the datagram socket. For that creation, we are going to declare the variable for socket as skt by using datagram socket, and another string variable is being declared by using a string str. Try to create a datagram socket with the port number 3000. With this line, skt is equals to datagram socket skt is equals to new datagram socket to this port number. The port number may be the port number of the server. Next, we are going to create a byte-sized array variable with a maximum of 1000 characters to hold. So these 1000 characters are going to be accepted from the server. Whatever the server will type there, those characters are going to be received at the client side to this variable. Okay. Datagram replay packet. So this is a packet. Datagram packet name is replay packet. Okay. So to this packet, I need to read the content entered by the server. So while entering, see how long I am going to read b comma b dot length. B dot length is how many characters that have been entered. Those many characters are going to indicate the length. So receive those characters, skt receive replay. Receive the characters to this datagram packet. Str new string replay dot get data 0 comma replay get length. So you are going to attach all the characters that have been typed by the server side into a string variable. From that packet to the string variable, now you are going to print whatever you have been received at the client side. System.out.println client received is equals to plus string. That means you are going to print the characters which you are going to stored in the str variable from the packet replay. Okay, so let's go and see the contents of server side program. Gedit U capital UDPS dot Java UDPS dot Java. In this program, the class name is UDPS. Okay, datagram socket is equals to null initially. One variable that I am going to create ch equals 0. Whether do I need to type some more text on the server side or not? For that purpose, I am declaring ch. Try socket is equals to new datagram socket. So create one socket. Now I need to append this with the IP protocol. IP is equals to inet address get by name localhost. Okay, localhost address usually 127.0.0.1. You read that address. Now buffer reader is a class which is going to create an instance of it, that is object of it, br new buffer reader of input stream, whatever the data that you will input that are going to be stored into this br. Do system.out.println enter the message string message is equals to br read line. So read line by line content and put it into br object. Okay, br buffer reader object dot read line. So read the content. Now I have a string variable, put it into message. Datagram packet dp is equals to, now you are going to create a packet dp message.get bytes, byte by byte. There you have read by using character by character. Now you are converting that into byte by byte. Message length ip, you have the ip that has been created for the local host, and to this port socket number you need to send the data. Okay, so datagram packet will be sent by using skt.send dp. So to the socket number 3000 I'm going to send this packet dp. Do you wish to continue in sending some more characters that you have been entered? For that you are asking the user to input 1 or 0, 1 to quit, 0 to continue. Okay, read that character and take the decision. While ch is equals to 0, again go and read the characters. Characters will be stored into that buffer reader dot read line. Now you convert that into bytes, put it into dp. Okay, send the packet and again ask the user to continue or not. Like this, the characters are going to be entered by the user. Let's see the outcome of this. Java C space UDPS dot Java one second, we need to go to that folder client. Okay, here Java C space UDPS dot Java. Okay, so file is compiled successfully. Now try to run this program UDPS. Okay, enter the message. It is asking for the user to enter the message. Let us open one more terminal, new cd slash home slash Rajesh client is my folder. Under that su is given. Now you have to compile the client side program udpc.java compiled. Java space UDPC. Okay, so client is waiting to receive the text whatever the server will type. Server will enter. Look at this. Okay, now at the server side I will say hi, welcome to UDP. So client has received welcome to UDP here. In the client window you can see that output is the client received hi, welcome to UDP. Come to server side, do you wish to continue? If you want to continue typing some more message, input is 0. Okay, now enter the message. Today we will execute UDP program. Okay, so look at the client side, you will be receiving that message. Today we will execute UDP program. Come over here, if you want to continue, input 0, otherwise put 1 so that the program gets ended. This is how the client server program will execute. Thank you.